Alright, so I'm making this cuff that I didn't get to make yesterday because I was so freaking tired after that one. But anyway, so I'm not doing it anything like it looks like. Okay, so the background is going to be white. So where it's black is going to be white. And I'm doing as an order. So the eye is going to be neon orange, which it will be this color. Okay, so that's going to be the eye. The heart is going to be light pink, that color. I'm going to do, the J is going to be the light blue. The E is going to be yellow. I'm going to do the S as an olive green. I'm going to do a U as the purple. The other S is going to be a dark green, and then the exclamation point is going to be periwinkle blue. So, oh yeah. Alright, so this pattern right here is for a 30 wide by 11, which means it'll be 11 beads tall. Or maybe not 11 beads tall, but it'll be 7 beads tall. So it's going to be small. Alright, but I'm actually going to add 2 extra beads to it. So I'm going to make it to be a 32. Okay, I already got my string. I already got my string cut. So I am ready to go. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Please pray for North Carolina. The mountains, like just 4 hours from where I live, Asheville, Canton, Marion, everywhere else, all of western North Carolina is completely underwater. I mean, it's really bad. It's really, 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 really bad. All right, so for the first thing, the first row, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. 3 of the neon oranges. Yeah, I have family and a lot of friends that live up in the mountains in North Carolina, and it's really bad. Most of them still do not have power, and the cell towers are out. A lot of trees have landed in the yard. Some of my family have trees that have landed inside their house or have taken out decks. Oop, sorry. I hope that didn't get my face. Oh, Lord of mercy. Okay. So. Alright. I'm sorry about that. Anywho. Okay. So, for anybody just now coming on, I am not doing this the way that it shows. I'm doing, if you can see this, this is what I'm doing. Oh, I just showed my name. Whoops. Alright, anywho. Disregard that part. Disregard that part. Alright. So, there you go. My bad. So, this is what I'm doing as an order. So, I'm doing those colors. And I'm going to actually add an extra row to this. So, it'll be a 32 instead of a 30 wide. Alright, so then I need 1, 2 whites. And yes, if you're just now coming on, I do step-by-step candy making cuffs and other bracelets. I've noticed that a lot of the channels on here, they speed through the process, and I just think that's stupid. So I don't do that. So, okay, 1, 2, so you need 2 whites. I don't do that. I do step-by-step, like, you know, you could watch the whole thing. That would be cool. If you don't have time or don't want to, then that's cool too. I'm not mad. 1, 2, 3. So you need 3 light blues. You know, everybody's different. Some people have time to sit here and watch me for, you know, 30 minutes to an hour or longer, you know. And then other people, they just, you know, don't want to, or they can't, or whatever. And that's cool too. I don't love you any less. Alright, and then I'm going to do 1 white. And then we're going to need 3 yellows. So, alright. And then a white. And then 3 olive greens. Because I have, like, a whole bunch of beads. Like, I have beads everywhere. Like, I have so many freaking plastic containers of beads. It's not even funny. So I was like, well, since I have all these different beads, I might as well, like, make these candy cuffs that have, like, different, like, colors. I might as well use the beads that I already have. You know? Since I have so many of them. I mean, they're everywhere. I'm not going to show you right now because it would mess me up. But trust and believe, I have way too many beads. Okay, now we're doing the U. So after the S, we're going to do 1 white. And then we're going to do 3 of the purples. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, if you could please keep Western North Carolina and everybody affected, not just North Carolina, but Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, if you keep them all in your thoughts and prayers. I know the mountains in North Carolina got hit real bad just by rain before the hurricane ever actually made landfall. Just the rain was like super duper bad. Alright, now we need 3 dark greens. The flooding there is like insane. Like they haven't experienced that kind of flooding since the 1700s. So over 200 and something years, they haven't had that bad of flooding there. So like I said, I have a lot of family, a lot of friends that live in Asheville and in the western part of North Carolina. And it's really bad. I mean, a lot of them still don't have power. A lot of them are stuck in their houses. Okay, you need 1 periwinkle blue. A lot of them are stuck in their houses, and a lot of them don't have... Alright, and so right here, you need only 1. Okay, but since I'm adding an extra row, I'm going to add 2 extra beads at the end. So I need 3 whites. Alright, so like I said, a lot of them are stuck in their houses. They don't have power. You know, some of my people, their trees landed on their house. So it's pretty bad. Alright, 2. And I just want to count just to make sure I did it right. So before I tie it off. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Yep. Okay. And like I've said before, when you go to make your first row, it always has to end in an even number. If it ends in an odd number, that means you've messed up somewhere along the way. Okay? So your first row is going to be the number 1s. Okay? It took me forever to figure out how to make these freaking cuffs because I didn't know how to read the daggone pattern. And before, I was kind of just doing it like how you would do a puzzle, you know, but that's not right either. So I always like to do like 3 knots in the first one, just to make sure. I'm just going to do 4 right now because this is a different kind of string. I've never used this kind of string before. Yesterday, so what you do is you cut off the short side. And what I do after I've cut it off, because you see how it is, it's kind of like whatever. I'll always go back and just stretch it out a little bit. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to bust it. Okay. So when we start back, we're going to take our string Alright, take the end. You're going to go to where you tied it off at. And since I am starting back on number 2, which is orange, I'm going to take my string and I'm going to push it through one bead, and then I'm going to pull it out. Okay? So now you're going to start back on number 2. Okay? I'm going to move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I need one orange. So I'm going to take my bead. And somebody yesterday, one of my friends, who I was actually making her daughter that cuff yesterday, she made the comment to me about using, now I need one white. She made the comment to me about using one of those crochet needles. And no, I have never used one of those before. Although I've thought about it. And yeah, that would definitely be something for me to look into. I think it might help me, but at the same time, it might not help me. Okay, so now I'm going to use one pink. I have thought about it though, like, especially with like the first row, I think that, or the first couple rows, it would probably help a lot. But I'm so used to doing it this way, I don't even know, like, I don't know, but everything's worth a shot, you know, like, I mean, I don't mind, and I'm always open to suggestions, you know, like, I'm not one of those, like, type of people who's just gonna, like, you know, like, shoot you down or make you feel like crap or whatever, you know. Okay, so now we do, alright, so now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, add an extra bead, 13 whites. Okay. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Alright. So. Alright, hang on. I take my diamond glasses off. Hopefully soon I'll have, like, when I need to do later tonight, if I'm not too tired, I need to start cleaning up the other side of my bed, in that chair where all my art supplies are. I'm actually going to be having an art day next weekend, which I'm super excited for, with one of my besties, because I've been trying to get people on board for like a couple of years now about having an arts and crafts day. Like, when I say arts and crafts, I mean like painting and like mass media and stuff. I have so much stuff, dude. I'm overflowing in all kinds of different, like, art stuff. I have so much glow-in-the-dark paints and just regular paints, spray paints, different, all different kinds of sizes of canvases, the really small ones and the really big ones, and, like, I mean, it's just sitting here. I have all kind of glitter stuff. Like, I used to do all different kinds of stuff all the time back in the day. And I used to stay busy with, like, arts and crafts all the time. But then, you know, I just kind of got in a funk. And it's been really hard to get back to where I was before. It sucks, man. It really does. Like, mental illness is horrible, man. It really is. Like, if people don't have it, I don't wish it upon anybody. You know, even my worst enemy, honestly, I don't wish it upon them either. It's not fun. I've unfortunately, I've dealt with mental illness almost my entire life, and you know, there are times where I got it under control, and there are times where it's kicking my everything crap out of me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't wish it upon nobody, man. Like I said, even the people who have hurt me in the past, and I've hurt my family and my friends. Like, I don't wish nothing bad against any of them. You know, that's how I know that I'm not like everybody else, you know? And I mean, I used to be like that at one point in time where, you know, I was like, you know, like an eye for an eye type of thing. And, you know, would be like, well, I'm gonna go get mine because they, you know, they did this to me, and I'm gonna turn around and go do this to them and make it worse. But that's all it did. It made it worse. Like, it didn't solve anything. It didn't fix anything. It created a bigger problem, you know? And what's that gonna solve? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So anyway, so this is the first and second row. This is what it looks like. Yay. Alright. Now, I'm going to be on number 3. Alright. Let me put my hair up. It's driving me nuts. Alright. Hang on. Oh, hey. QGSG. Hey. I can't type right now because I don't know how to do that in here, but I can tell you hey back. I hope you're well wherever you're at. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're not experiencing any kinds of hurricanes or storms or any of that stuff. We just had a really big one come through, Helene or something. Yeah, a lot of my people are stuck in their houses in Western North Carolina, up in Asheville and Canton and Marion, and even in Tennessee. I have family in Tennessee as well, and like the one bridge that takes them to their house between North Carolina and Tennessee just got washed out last night. The whole thing just like completely caved in and washed out. And even I-40, like, that takes you from like Asheville down here, you know, it actually takes you like, I don't know exactly where it takes you because I'm not really good with geography, but I know that it's a big highway and it runs down to 77, like whatever area, and it got all of the rain and stuff like washed the road away. And like there were people that were traveling and they had to like stop on the interstate because there's no more road, and on the other side there's road, but on their part the whole road's like caved in. So that's a freaking nightmare. And I asked my dad last night, I'm like, what do you do when that happens? You know, where do you go? Like, how do you back up? Because like the other side of the road has barriers, and then the other side of the road was fine, but then you got the whole mountain, and I mean, it looked like it was about to give way too, man. There's no way. And I got friends right now that are actually on their way up to Asheville to try to help out, and I'm like, dude, I get that you have a really nice heart and stuff, but if I was you, I would turn around. I would wait until like it was safe for you to go, because you're going to get stuck. You know, I mean, that's just the reality of it. You're going to get stuck. And I don't want no more of my friends or family to be put in danger. All right, now we're going to do 3, or now we're going to do 2 pink to do the bottom part of the heart right here. And I already got a message from what is it? Samaritan's Purse, asking for volunteers for this. Okay, now we're going to do the 2 parts of the J. So we need 2 light blues. And I know 1 light blue just went up under this tiny like little table I have, so I'll have to get it later. Okay, I decided to go up under there a second ago. It'll be alright. Alright. And then we're going to do 2 parts for the E. So we're going to need 2 yellows. Yeah, I wanted it to be as colorful as possible because, like I said a second ago, I have so many daggum beads, man. Like, I have so many trays of beads. It's not even funny. If you stay to the end, I will show you what I'm talking about. It is insane how much stuff I have everywhere. It's all like, it's all beads. It's all beads and arts and crafts. I mean, it looks like it's clutter, but it's not. There's like a purpose, a place and a purpose for everything that's in my room. I mean, it is. I'm just overflowing in stuff. Like, I have so much stuff. That's why, at Christmas time, I tell everybody not to give me anything, like, because I'm overflowing. All right, now I need 2 olive greens. And I do give a lot of, like, clothes away to the homeless and to, like, other shelters. I stopped giving to Goodwill because I didn't think it was right that they, like, especially poor people come in there, they can't afford clothes. They should be giving to them, and they don't. So I stopped giving them. Okay, now I'm going to do 2 purples for the U. So there's a couple different charities, places around where I live that I donate clothes to and other supplies and stuff. Like, when I'm cleaning out houses, if I have to go to, like, rental properties, and the old tenants have just, like, left all of their stuff there, instead of me throwing it away, I go through it, and as long as it's salvageable, then I donate it to, either my ministry, my homeless ministry, or I donate it to, I take it to other homeless shelters in and around Rock Hill, South Carolina, or I'll take it. One of my other best friends, she told me I should start taking some of my stuff to the nursing homes. That nursing homes need clothes because a lot of their people just leave them there and they don't go back and check on them or anything, which is horrible. But yeah, I totally agree with that. All right, now we're going to do 1 white and then we're going to do 1 dark green. And I keep meaning to call a different, I guess I'll do that later today, or at least find out the different, like, nursing homes in my area so I can, if I can't call them physically, at least reach out and, like, send them emails or something. All right, the next we're going to do 1 add a bead and then 1 more. So we need 3 whites. All right. But yeah, I need to do something because it's not just that I have a lot of stuff to give, but I also have a lot of stuff that I've been collecting for the homeless people. And, like, honestly, I don't see as many females as I used to see back in the day. A lot of my stuff is for the women, and I just don't see them. I see way more men than I do women. And that could be for different reasons. They could be being sold as sex trafficking victims or something. I mean, there's a lot of that going on, and not just here, but the last time I was in Asheville, I was talking to this lady named Mary. She was homeless, and I sat there and talked to her for crap, like almost 2 hours. Like, I missed the entire Crystal Method show because I was outside talking to her, which I didn't mind missing it because when I was standing in there, God, like, he confronted me right then and there and was like, "What are you doing here? Like, we've already had this conversation more than one time, and you asked me to reveal who was for you and who's against you, and these people are not for you. This is not your scene anymore. What are you doing back here? What are you doing with that person? You've been asking me to reveal these things to you, and I keep revealing these things to you, but yet you keep going against what I keep telling you to do. Like, so of course I'm going to put you in these situations where it's going to, like, cause you some strife, because you're not listening to what I'm trying to get you to wake up to." And I was like, "Man, you're right." And so I saw that homeless lady sitting across the way, and I had the whole back seat was completely filled with homeless bags of food and toiletries I had brought from my house to Atlanta and to Asheville because we did like a weekend trip. We went and saw a drum and bass DJ named Bailey from the UK down in Atlanta that Friday, and then that Saturday we went to Asheville, North Carolina, for a drum and bass show, the Crystal Method. And this was last year. This was last June. It was June. There's the weekend of June 11th, June 10th, June 11th of last year, 2023. So, and then like I said, I have family and friends that live in Asheville. So, we went and stayed with my best guy friend there, and like it was insane. It was insane. Like, I knew I shouldn't have been with that girl. I shouldn't have been with her, but it doesn't matter because I severed my soul ties with her. I burnt a lot of the stuff that she's given me. And actually, the rest of the stuff that she's given me is in bag number 20 for me to burn. So I'm excited about that because hopefully after this, like, my soul ties with her will be completely severed. I'm hoping. I do have 2 items that she gave me. That one is a Christian book that I read from pretty regularly in all my videos. It is actually the book 365 Days of Kindness. It's a daily devotional. She gave that to me. She's not a Christian. So I kind of felt, and I don't want to burn that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Christian materials. I don't feel comfortable. So I've talked to other people about it, and they've all told me the same thing. Like, you need to pray over it and bless it, and then still keep it. And then she gave me a cross that's hanging up in my bathroom. It says faith over fear. And it's the same thing. She, like I said, she's not a Christian. She's not. I mean, we've had this conversation more than one time. She's definitely not a Christian. She practices witchcraft, and she has no desire to ever be a Christian. She doesn't. I mean, trust and believe, we've had mad conversations about all kinds of stuff, and like she's not there. She's not there yet. But even though I've severed my ties from her, I still pray for her all the time. I do. I pray for her and her families. And come to find out, she was brought up as an atheist because her families, they don't believe either. All right, now I'm going to do one white, and then I'm going to do one pink. So I'll go ahead and get that pink out. But yeah, I mean, the Holy Spirit, if the Holy Spirit is talking to you and he's telling you to avoid a certain place or a certain situation, he's doing that for good. He's not doing that to harm you. He's doing that because he's trying to protect you from something. So you need to listen to him. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 whites. Alright, I'm gonna go and pull this through. So, but yes, don't, and we're all, especially if you're a newbie Christian, I get it because I still do the same thing sometimes. And, where I don't listen to the Holy Spirit, or I'll be like, okay, God, well, I hear you, but I'm going to do things my way. And I'm going to tell you right now from personal experience, 6, that me doing things my way, it never works out, man. Never works out. He always reminds me point blank why things don't work out, because, he's wanting me in a different direction, and I'm going against him. 10, 12, 13. Okay. So of course things aren't going to work the way that I want, because, God knows everything, He does. He knows everything. He sees everything. He hears everything. He knows what these people are saying about us. There's a reason why he allows certain things to happen, because most of the time, and I've said this countless times now, most of the time he allows things, especially the bad things, to happen to us because he's trying to draw us closer to him, because he's trying to get us to wake up to whatever is happening in our own lives, to pull us back to him, and to lean on him, and to come running to him instead of running to a bottle, or running to a drug, or running to a person. He wants us to be with him. You know, he wants us to wake up to the reality of this super evil demonic world, you know? But it's up to us. I mean, you know, if you're a Christian or you're trying to be a Christian, just keep talking to God, keep talking to the Holy Spirit, keep asking the Holy Spirit to awaken in you, and He will, and He'll give you that discernment so that you know who's for you and who's against you, you know? Because without that, man, I'm telling you right now, without that, I would have nothing right now. I would be in a really bad place if I would even be alive. I mean, there's a really good chance that I wouldn't even be here right now if I didn't have, you know, my faith in God and Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously, there's a really good chance that I would be dead right now because I mean, especially the way I was going back then before I got sober, man, I was in such a bad spot. I was in such a bad spot. It was super scary. Like, it really was. And I'm glad that He woke me up when He did. I'm glad that He allowed me to, you know, be able to get sober and to stay sober and, you know, to be able to be used by Him now and to be able to, you know, be able to have this platform to reach out to people who don't know Him, you know, to be able to testify to y'all and be able to bear witness to y'all about the things that I've gone through so that hopefully I can, you know, push y'all in the right direction so you can get off the drugs, the alcohol, or put down the sex or whatever it is that you're battling against, you know, because we all battle something. All of us. Ain't none of us perfect. I promise you that. And honestly, ain't none of us gonna be perfect, you know, until we leave here. But it's worth it, you know. It is worth it. It is worth knowing Him. It is worth, like, giving up our flesh, dying to our flesh, and picking up that cross and following Him, you know. And we're not supposed to be liked by other people. I mean, you got to think about all the stuff that He went through in His lifetime. You know, He was, like, ridiculed by His own family. His own family, His own friends betrayed Him countless times, you know. But he didn't give up, man. He didn't give up. He still kept doing what He had to do. He still did everything that He had to do to fulfill His purpose, you know. And without Him doing that, we wouldn't have what we have right now. So don't give up, you guys. You know, don't give up. Just keep going. You know, if ain't nobody proud of you, trust and believe I'm proud of you. And I don't even know any of y'all, but I'm proud of y'all. I'm praying for every single person that watches this right now or that watches this in the future or has watched any of my past videos. I'm literally praying for all of y'all and your situations and your families and your friends and our world. You know, I'm praying for all of us, man, because we're all in this together and we all matter. You know, ain't none of us better than the other. Ain't none of us better than the other. So, you know, just keep on keeping on. You know, go out here and tell people, you know, share your story with people. Because even if you don't think that you have a story, I promise you, you do. Everybody has a story. And everybody deserves to share their story with people. Because you never know who you can help by sharing your story with somebody else. About how you overcame whatever you've overcome in your past, you know? Like, just like how last night I went to that show that I said I wanted to go to. I didn't know if it was going to be rained out or not, and it wasn't. And thank God I went because I needed that. And I got some footage of that I will be putting up tonight after I get done with this. I'm going to upload it. Alright, so we're going to do one light blue. But yeah, it's really good. And I didn't get the whole concert like I wanted because I was just like, I don't know. I was eating at first. I was still eating my food and then I don't know. I just didn't. But then when I started recording, I got what I needed to get. But I wish that I would have got that girl's testimony because man, that thing was powerful. It almost had me like I almost lost it at one point in time. I almost did, but then I pulled myself together and was like, look, you're gonna record the rest, you know. But I'll share it later. I promise I'll share it later. All right, so now we're at I need a yellow for the E. And then I'm going to do I'm going to do 2 whites. Okay. And I haven't even decided what the other cuff is going to look like, because I know that there's a couple of different colors in that. So I'm not even sure. But I have so many beads, so I'm thinking maybe for the other one, I might use that color, the blue, because it's really pretty. But like I said, I have so many freaking colors, man. And then I got, like, I'll just show some of them. And then I got all of these, too. I got, like, all of these, so I might do some sparklies also for the next cuff. But I'm really leaning towards, like, maybe these 2 colors together, maybe. Because they're pretty. And like I said, I have so many daggone beads. It's ridiculous. I could literally open up my own bead shop, like, for real. And I think I just ordered beads earlier this morning when I was still asleep. I was like half asleep. I'm almost positive I ordered like a whole gigantic container of glow-in-the-dark beads. And some more black ones. So, I can't wait on those to come. It's gonna be great. Alright, so I just did 2 whites. So now I'm gonna do an olive green. Oh, wait, it's periwinkle. Alright, an olive green. And then I'm gonna do 2 purples. Yeah, and I figure, like, what I'll do is I have a bunch. Okay, so yesterday I talked about the girl who I was making the cuff for yesterday for her daughter. And I had mentioned how she wanted these 2 bracelets that I had showed her that I already had the patterns for. Well, the other bracelet that she described that she wanted, I actually already had in that picture, but she didn't realize that that's what it was, I guess, because I didn't tell her. Or maybe I did tell her, but she didn't remember. So I'm going to actually send that to her anyway. Now I'm going to do a white. But there are certain, like, patterns I have that I will no longer make for people. Just because I don't agree with whatever it is. Alright, now I'm going to do a dark green for an S. But there's a lot of stuff I've already made in the past for people. Now I'm going to do periwinkle blue. That I've sent out to kids all over the United States. Alright, now I'm going to do... I can't see. Is that... Alright, I need 2 whites. Actually, no, that's not right. I need 3 whites. Come on. Alright. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so she had said she wanted a taco one, and I had like 2 taco bracelets that I made forever ago. And when I say forever ago, I mean I made these things like 8 or 9 years ago. And when I've gone to like give some of these people cuffs from back then, from the ones that I made forever ago, some of the cuffs have like literally broken and like came apart because of, I don't know, I guess the string that I used forever ago, that it like disintegrated or something. I'm not even sure how it happened. But so I also, when I make up these pick me up boxes that I do, I even tell the person like, I'm in G2 Pinks. I even tell the people that, hey, if it breaks or comes apart, let me know and I'll remake it I will remake it for you and I'll resend it, you know. No other person or no other company is going to make you that promise and keep that promise. And when I say these things, I literally mean them. I'm not lying about it. Like, you know, and I mean, even the pick me up boxes, I don't charge money for any of that stuff because I'm all about making people happy. So, two whites, you know, I'm all about bringing smiles to people and stuff. I'm not gonna like charge you for it. Now, I mean, I've never sent one outside the US, although I do have a friend in Belize that I am gonna be sending one to. I have not made his yet. I have not made his yet. I'm still trying to gather the stuff that he said he wanted in order to like make him up a box and send it out to him. But I am planning on doing that. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. All right. So now we are on, I think we're on 6, right? I'm going to go ahead and flip this inside out so that it's easier just to, you know, put on there. And then we'll just be like a puzzle kind of putting it together. All right. So, yeah, I'm on 6. So I'm going to do 1 yellow. Come on. 1 yellow. And then a white. Okay. And then olive green. Woo. Pull that through. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 whites. And I think I've told y'all before, but I'm going to say it again. So I get all of my patterns from candypatterns.com. That's where I get all of my patterns from. Some of my patterns are from like forever ago, so I don't even know if they still even have them on there or not. But I had downloaded all of these patterns forever ago and put them on my on my Facebook page. So some of them I just go and grab off of there. And anytime that I make them, especially if it's like, you know, a character from like a movie or a cartoon or something, I always write that I made it. And if I know who I gave it to, I always write down who I gave it to so that if it were to break and they were to tell me that I could go back and I have the pattern already, and then I can just remake it for them. It will probably not be the same colors. It might be, or they can pick their own colors, you know. But yeah, so there's that. Like I said, I don't know of anybody that will make that promise. All right, now I need a dark green, and then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 3 whites after this. But like I said, I'm a candy kid. I just like bringing smiles to people. You know, once you have this mentality of plur, you know, peace, love, unity, respect. It never goes away. You know, it's not a phase, it's not a fad. I'm not doing it because of drugs or party or, you know, going to shows. It's because this is instilled in me since birth. And like I said, it's like I believe that's what the whole Bible is about too. Peace, love, unity, respect. You know, so for me, when I say plur, I don't, you know, I'm not just talking about, oh, it's because of the music or what, or Frankie Bones. Like, yeah, I get it. He came out with the term plur forever ago, but I mean, I've even had conversations with him about it. Like, you know, I believe that it's more than just a music thing. I really believe in my heart that it's a God thing too. I said, so that's what I use it for. And he was like, you know. So, all right, now we're going to be on number 7. Woohoo! And my cuff is coming along. Look at it. It's pretty. It's pretty. Yay! I'm so glad I use the different colors. Yeah. That is. Oh, stretch. Hang on. Oh, my leg. Oh, God. Great. Oh, this is what happened yesterday. Oh, cramp, cramp, cramp. Oh, child. No. That hurts. Ooh. Alright. Oh, lordy. Where did that bead go? Oh, there it is. I feel it. Okay. Alright, now we're on 7. So now we do 1 pink. Whoops. Sorry. Alright, 1 pink. Alright. Okay. And then 1 white. And 1 light blue. Okay. And then 2 yellows. Yeah, but they're having another show. They're not going to have another show for Breakthrough Music until December 31st. It's going to be at Knowledge Perk, which is a Christian coffee house in Rock Hill. So I'm super excited for that. So I'm going to go out there and ring in the new year with them. Alright, so I'm going to do 1 olive green. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Now I'm going to do a white, 2 purples. Oh, they're going crazy now. Alright, and then I'm going to do a dark green and a white. And then a periwinkle blue. And 3 whites. Like I said before, make sure that your string doesn't get caught up on another bead when you're trying to pull it through, or it doesn't get jambled when you're trying to it doesn't get twisted up whenever you're trying to pull it through, because it will. So you gotta pay attention to it. Alright, now I'm gonna do a pink, a light pink. And let me take stupid glasses off. Alright, now we're on number 8. Woo! I'm excited. There. Sorry. Alright. Let's push this a little closer. Maybe. Okay. Alright, now row number 8. So I'm gonna do a light pink. And then, alright, let me put my glasses back on. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 whites. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright. And I will be making a Jesus video later tonight of me reading. I can't tell you what it is right now because it's on the end of my bed, but I will be doing. I know I'm going to be reading out of the Bondage Breaker book by Nell T. Anderson. I'll definitely be reading out of that. And I'm going to be reading 7 different sections out of the Bible, like either verses or like different paragraphs from 7 different books out of the Bible. And then I don't know what the other thing is. I don't know if it's daily devotional or if it's another snippet out of another book. Because like I said before, when I come up with these videos to do, I do all of them at the same time. I pray about it before I even get started, and I allow God to guide me as to what I read and what the name of the video is going to be called. So I put everything down like months in advance. And like I said before, I've been in a funk. So unfortunately, I'm way behind on all of my stuff. So yeah. But the thing is that I got it ready to do, and I am going to make sure that I do it tonight. Now I need a dark, it's not really dark, it's like a neon orange. Right. And then 2 light pinks. Right. Then I'm getting ready to start number 9. Yay! Oh crap. See? Got it all twisted up. What did I say? Pay attention. Alright. Yay. Okay, now I'm starting on number 9. I get no likes today? Okay, that's alright. It's okay. Like I said before, I'm not exactly here for the likes. And I'm weird, and I always like my own stuff anyway, so. I don't care. Whatever. I'm a strange one. Mrs. Grinch. Alright, now a white. I'm gonna do a white. And then one light blue. Oh, wait. Okay. No, I'm not going to do the top of that. I'm just going to go to row 11. I'm not doing to row 12. Alright, now I'm going to do 2 yellows. Oh, I guess whenever I get done doing this, I'm going to have to pause for a second so I can go to the bathroom. Oh, joy. Alright. And then I'm going to do 2 olive greens. Oh. Sorry about that. Alright, 2 olive greens. And turn back on my daggum fan because I'm trying to get hot again. Ugh. Yeah, it's supposed to be 80 degrees outside today. I know, I woke up this morning, I couldn't even breathe. I was like, because I had the fan on. And I don't know. I think I got down to like 50-something degrees over in the night or something. Alright, now I'm going to do 2 purples. And that is it for the U. U is complete. Alright, now I'm doing 2 dark greens. And then 1 periwinkle. I love this blue. I've always loved this periwinkle blue. Ever since I was little and I would color pictures, I just loved it. I thought it was the most pretty blue I've ever seen. Alright, now I'm going to do 2 whites. Because remember, I added an extra row to make this a 32. Actually, that's not right. I need an extra white. I needed 3 whites, not 2 whites. Alright, and now I'm going to do 2 pinks. I know I've been trying to get a hold of my best guy friend at Asheville since last night, and I can't get a hold of him, so I'm guessing the power is out where he's at. Because the power is out everywhere in Asheville. I mean, I don't even know how. I guess my cousins have a generator. I guess that's how they're communicating through Facebook, is they have a generator. But, a lot of people don't have generators, especially the people that are in the apartment complexes and stuff. And my best friend, he lives in an apartment complex in Asheville. And granted, he lives way up in the apartment complex, but I mean, it's showing all the pictures, online of Asheville. Most of Asheville's underwater, and most everywhere up there is underwater, like mad underwater. It's like all the way up to the top of people's roofs and stuff. It's really bad. So I'm just praying. And my dad told me last night that supposedly there's another daggum storm. There's another hurricane in the same spot the other one was at, outside the Caribbean, that is supposed to be coming the same daggum path. up through the backside of Florida, on the Tampa, Gulf of Mexico side, and come straight through the same path that it did just now, through Georgia, through Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and then up through Tennessee. I'm praying to God that doesn't happen. So, I really, really need y'all to come into agreement with me and pray that this storm will just dissipate, that it will either completely dissolve itself into the ocean, or it will change direction completely and go another way. It's just, there's a lot of people that try to say that when these storms hit, that it has nothing to do with God and, all this, but I really believe it does. I really believe it's a lot of the repercussions as to what's happening in our society, in our world right now, because so many people have turned away from him, and he's not happy, man. You have to remember that God is a wrathful God. He is not to be made fun of. He is not to be mocked. He is, he allows things to happen, yes, so that we come back to him instead of turning back to man, but when we're not turning to him, then yeah, he's going to allow things to happen, you know? And I really believe that inside my heart, that, this has to do with us as a nation turning our backs on him. I mean, not me turning my back on him, but, and a lot of other people, we haven't turned our backs on him. Like, I know how prideful, I know how, you know, fair and just God is, but I also know how vengeful he could be too, if you're turning away from him and you're not doing as he leads you to do, you know? But that's just my 2 cents on it. I mean, I could be dead wrong. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm not trying to be God either. All right, now I'm gonna do 2 whites. I'm not trying to be him. All I'm trying to do is lead people to him so they could be set free from the crap they got going on inside their own lives. Because we all need a savior. We all need a protector. We all need a father. We all need a God. We all need love. We need compassion. We need to be heard. We need to be heard, and we need to be understood. All right, now I'm gonna do a white, and then I'm gonna do olive green. Now my E and my S are complete. Woohoohoo. Alright. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 whites. And going back to what my friend Miss Lady Mom said yesterday in that message to me. Okay, so yes, I'm willing to try that needle, that crochet needle, okay? But at the same time, it's not so much that I can't see because of the string or the holes. It's also because of the light I have in my room. And also because sometimes my glasses are like foggy, or they're dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I'm having such a hard time seeing. Now my S is done. All right, so now I need 1, 2 whites. No, I need 3 whites. See, I keep forgetting about that. I added a row. Okay. But yeah, like I said, sometimes it's my glasses, or it's the lighting of why I'm having such a hard time seeing. Actually, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I'm gonna do neon orange. Neon orange. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you came and watched my channel? I don't know. Nobody's on here. Oh, one person is. Hey. Hey, you. Whoever you are. Alright. I need 2 pinks and a white. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Alright. So, light pink. White. And then a light pink. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, yay! And now I'm on the last row. Woohoo! I'm almost done. Yay! Okay, so now I'm on number 11. So that's going to be these last couple of beads here. So I'm going to do a light blue. Now my J is complete. Yeah. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 whites. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Oops. But yeah, so I did check my phone earlier and I saw that Samaritan's Purse, who I would like to go and do some kind of volunteer cleanup crew with them. But unfortunately, I have houses coming up every single day for the next, I think, 2 weeks. So, the only way I would be able to help them is if it was, like, in a couple of weeks, you know, and if it was, like, here, like, in my area. Other than that, I can't leave, because I thought that they would pay for you to get to wherever you know, they need you at, but that's not true. They don't. Like, you have to supply your own mode of transportation to whatever state they need you in. So that's kind of crappy. Alright, so now I need 1 white. And I'm going to be doing 2 of the neon oranges to finish off this eye. And then a pink for the... Wait, or 2 pinks for the top of the heart. Alright. Can you stop dropping? Alright, now 2 pinks and then a white. And I'm done with my bracelet. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Woo. Okay. And I didn't even have to cut off too much of my string. Yay, I didn't waste all my string like I did yesterday. Come on. Okay, sweet. Nice. I'm so excited. It's done. It says, I love Jesus. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm so excited. Alright, now I'm going to cut off like that much of my string. And I'm going to show you how I tie it off. So what I do is I go in between these 2 beads right here. And then, actually, before I do that, let's make sure it's tight. Alright, then you go in between the first 2 beads on the first row. If I can get in there. Okay, and then make a knot, pull it through. I always go through the second row, make a knot, and pull it through. And then I go back through the first row. Come on. Make it not. Stop being difficult. And then pull it through. Woohoo! Yay! And then cut off the excess. Yeah. Yay! Now I got me a nice little cuff. It says, I love Jesus. 'Cause I do love Jesus. Alright. Yay. Now that's done. Woohoo. Now I made 32. Okay. So that one's done. So now I'm going to be doing this one. But first I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to pause for a second to go pee real quick. Okay. Alright. It won't take that long. Hopefully. It will not. I will try not for it to take that long. Alright. And then when I get back, then we'll do, and then I'll show you, what all I need. Alright. So I think, yeah, 100%. Alright. I'm going to unplug my phone. Oh, crap. So I'm just going to push this back. I'm just going to push this way. That's not going to stay. Alright, let's see. I don't know which way I'm going to put y'all. I'll just hold you for a second. Oh, let's get my leg out. But yeah, like I was saying, my beads. So I got a whole bunch of beads, okay? I got those right there. I got more right there. And then I got all of these bad boys. Like, those are all beads. And this whole bag right here is smack full of beads. Okay? So, yeah. I'm overflowing in my bead collection. For sure. I'll be right back, though. I gotta go to the bathroom. And then we will do this other cuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get, oh, wait. Yeah, I said I wanted that color, didn't I? So it looks like it's gonna be, I'll have to make a list here in a second. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with this other pattern. As you see, this other pattern I just did, it looked like that. And this pattern looks like this. It's really hard to read, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do 2 different colors. I'm either gonna do only 2 colors and then the background a different color, or I'm gonna do maybe different colors. I don't know yet. But I'm thinking, like I said a second ago, I think I'm gonna do, oh shit, my bad. I hope that didn't get me. It probably freaking did. Ew. Don't do it again now. Ugh. Dang it. Sorry. Sorry. Ew. Gross. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. I don't like showing myself. Okay? I don't like showing myself. I just, ugh. I don't like the way I look. I'm very self-conscious. So I don't like showing myself. But anyhow, like I said, that's what the pattern is. It's really dark. You can barely see it. I think I want to use that color blue with a sparkly orange. And I don't know what other color, honestly. So if you have any suggestions, maybe while I'm in the bathroom, you could leave them. And then when I come back, we can decide together what colors to use. Because I have a gazillion colors, FYI. I just showed you some of them. Alright, so nope, nobody wants to have any suggestions. Okay, no worries. No worries, no worries. Alright, this is what I'm thinking. I have this rainbow white. Oh, it's not really white. It's like it's like a clear rainbow. Actually, hang on before I sit down. There's something I was gonna do. I got water. Alright. I'm just gonna leave you there for a second. Turn off this damn light. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn off the fan. Alright, two things. Turn my fan. I'm gonna turn this around this way. So it doesn't show my face when I grab my Bible. Alright. Then alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is, do I have any napkins? There's one. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do with that Sorry, I was craving something sweet, so I grabbed a plum. Alright. So Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, because I've been trying to sit here and decide when I was in the bathroom. I think that with this pattern right here, because it's like two-tone, right? So it's got like one letter is one color, the other letter is the other color, and the background, right? So, like I said, I want to do this, and oh shit, don't let that fall over. I want to do that color and this color, but then I remembered about this color while I was in the bathroom. So I'm thinking, so now I'm thinking about having the white one, the clear one, as maybe the background color, and then having that blue as one of the letters, which means if I did that, I would need another color, and I have this. I have that orange. So I can totally do those colors for that one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. think I'm going to do the background color to be the clear glitter. One of the, and the other 2 colors for the Jesus and the heart. I think that is going to work out really well. Actually. So now I just got to get all my colors together for that. So just give me a little bit of time. Sorry, you guys. I'm not organized. I am, but I'm not, if that makes sense. And I'm eating plum. And it tastes like soap because I just washed it off. I guess I didn't get all of it off. Whoops. I guess I needed my mouth washed out with soap though, because but in the meantime, I'm going to show you what I was talking about. So earlier I had mentioned, okay, so no, I didn't have anything other than that. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be reading will be the 7. So it will be a snippet out of Ezekiel, Isaiah, Escalides, Revelation, 1 John, Ephesians, Lamentations. And then I'll be reading Putting the Accuser in His Place out of the Bondage Breaker book. And then I'll close in prayer. So the next video that I do for that will be called God's Got This. So I'll be making that video tonight. So be looking out for it. It should be a very good study. Reading. Not really study, but a good word. God always gives me what I need. Nothing that I don't need. And He always has the perfect timing for everything. So I already know all of this is going to tie into each other. And it's more likely going to tie into whatever's going on in my life right now. And in the world right now, probably. Because that's usually how it works. I never know until I get done of how it all ties into together and what it's about. Like I said before, I just let Him guide me. I just let Him guide me. And He always does. I mean, He's really good at making a way when there seems to be no other way. You know? Because He loves us. And like I said before, He just wants a relationship with us. You know, but we gotta put in that work with Him in order to allow Him to work through us. You know? And if we're willing to allow Him to work through us and in us, then He will. And He's not going to give us anything we don't need. He's not going to, He's not going to, screw us over like how everybody else does. So. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to count real fast to see, because I don't even know what this is going to be. Like I said, I just now figured out the colors. So, I'm going to, I just now figured out the colors. So, so give me a second to do this. Alright, so J. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that's gonna be hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And then, oh shit, I can't even see that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 outer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's probably about 16. And okay, so let's do blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange. Alright. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do, the background's going to be clear glitter. Like I said, these are the colors I'm using. Alright, shiny, orange, and then this mint green, or mint blue. It's not really a green, it's like a, I don't know, it's like an old school blue. I'm going to use that for all of that. Alright, so let's just put that here. Okay, now we just got to get that out. Alright, so I got one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 16. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Alright. Yay. Alright, hang on you guys. I'm trying to put these in these beads I need in a bag, so when I start this cuff, I'll have everything right here. Because I just now got the colors I'm going to do. I hadn't picked them out before until now. Alright, so I need 10. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Alright, cool. Now I got them all. Alright. I don't know how many of the daggum glitter ones I need, but I'm just gonna grab a handful of them and put them in this bag. Sorry, it sounds like my dad's blowing off the driveway, I think, or something to that effect. Alright. Okay, I'll put some on there. Alright, now I'm gonna put my bag in front. Right there. Okay. Yay. Then I'm gonna get my string. I guess I'll just use this string from the other day. And then if I need more, I'll just add to it. Okay. So what we need is 1, 2 of the clear. Oh, we didn't even count. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Alright, so this is for 30. I'm gonna... I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it at 30. I mean, this is a 32, and look how much room I have. I have some room. Not a lot, but I have some room in there. I don't know. Yeah, just make it, I'll add 2 extra beads on the end. To make it, into a, to make it be supposed to be. Alright, so I'm going to do 2 of the clear. And then I'm going to do a blue. Whoops. Really? And then I'm going to do a clear. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 of the shiny oranges. And then I'm going to do a clear. And a blue. And a clear. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 of the oranges. Dang it. And then I'm going to do a clear. And then I'm going to do a blue. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 clears. Alright, so 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, now go back and count these to make sure you got 32 on before you tie it off. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Yes. Alright. So if you're just not tuning in, I'm making this Jesus cuff. And instead of doing the same colors, I'm using these colors. I'm using a clear glitter for the background. I'm using a mint blue. And then a shiny orange. Alright. Alright, now you got it tied off real good. You just go back, cut off the shortest piece, throw it away. Like I said before, I'll always go back and stretch the first initial one out so that when I go to make it, I don't make it and it's not super stiff. Alright, everybody's different. You don't have to do that. Then you take your long piece of string, you find where you just cut it from, you go up to the first bead, you go up under it, and then you pull it through. So when you start, you'll be starting on the second bead, and that's where you're going to start your second row, is your second bead, which is going to be 2 blues. Okay. Dang it. Sorry. Alright, 2 blues. Then go up here, skip a bead, put it up under the other bead, pull it through. Take care of the bead. Do the same thing, pull it through. Now we're going to be 1 clear. Alright. And then we need 2 blues. Alright, I'm just gonna go pull it. Alright. And of course, this bead is smaller than the other beads. So there is going to be a slight difference in it. But it's okay. Because the end product will still look the same. Alright, so now you're going to go to a clear bead. And then you're going to do 2 blues after that. Okay. Like I said before, all the patterns I get are from candypatterns.com. You are more than welcome to go find your own on there. I don't own that site, nor do I own any of the patterns, but I've been making candy cuffs for a super duper long time now, probably about 8 or 9 years, and that's where I've always got all my patterns from. I have not made my own patterns because I don't know how to do that, although I've always wanted to. So, alright, now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because you added a row. Clear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna take my glasses off again. I can't see dilly squat. I mean, it'd be different if I had, like, a table and better lighting. And then I'd be able to see what I was doing completely. But maybe not. I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably, because, I don't know. I mean, if you go back and look at my other videos, like, I was at my friend's house when I was making the other candy, and I was literally sitting at her table, and I had the camera, it was, like, angled differently, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I could still see what I was doing, but the lighting was way better, too. You know, my two lamps are way over there, and my knees covering, you know, it's not really covering, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just hard to see. Like, I'm blind almost in one eye, so it's like, you know. And then so if I put my glasses on, it's messed up. Put my glasses on, I can't see, like, what's in front of me completely. Unless I'm reading. And then I can. But if I'm doing, like, a normal task like this, like, I have to take my glasses off. It's so stupid. And that was the whole reason why I got those damn glasses anyway. It's because they were supposed to be, like, to where I didn't have to take them off ever, you know? But it's BS, man. It's, I don't know. Everybody always wants money out of you. They don't fix the freaking problem. And then they're like, oh, well, you can go and have that LASIK surgery. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not doing that. You have to be awake during that whole daggone process. All right, now that's what it looks like. That's your first and second row. Yeah, you have to be awake during that whole daggone process. You're not allowed to be asleep. They're not allowed to put you to sleep. I am not having no laser pointed at my eyeball. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Like, if other people can do that, then more power to you. But me? Hell no. Nope. Ain't doing that. Plus, you got to keep still. You can't move. And I shake all the time. Like, it's, I don't know. I just do. I can't help it. Like, part of it's, like, because of, I guess muscle damage or whatever. Yeah, I shake all the time. So there's no way in hell that I could sit there for a surgery having a laser pointed at my eyeball and keep my head still. Like, no. And I have what is it? TJM? Whatever. Where your jaw is constantly moving. And I grind my teeth in my sleep and all that stuff. Like, yeah, there's no way. So, even when I have to have, like, surgery on my mouth, like, it's really difficult. Alright, now I'm going to do a clear. I'm going to do clear. And then I'm going to do one orange. And then two clears. Yeah, after this, I'm going to get up and get dressed. I'm going to go run my errands, go meet my best friend, go get some boba. Because I was trying to get boba the other day before I got hit by that freaking car. And he took off. That still takes me the F off, dude. Alright, now I'm going to do two oranges, I think. Yeah, two oranges. So, I still haven't heard back from that cop or anything. I'm really praying to God, like, he actually went back and looked at the daggum footage. You know, like I said yesterday, I'm so used to getting screwed over, it's not even funny. Like, I mean, I would love it if, like, you know, they actually did a daggum job and I wouldn't get screwed, but I have a feeling this probably is going to happen. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 clears. So people, they just don't care, man. They say they do, but they really freaking don't. Everybody's out here for themselves. You know, it's a harsh reality. You know, if you thought it was any different, I hate to break it to you. It's really not. I'm not saying everybody's like that, because I'm not. Like, you know, what I say is what I do, and what I do is what I say. Like, if I tell you I'm going to help you out, you best believe I'm going to help you out. You know? And regardless, even if I don't tell you I'm going to help you out, guess what? I'm still going to try to help you out. Like, you know, I actually give a shit about people. I'm not fake. I don't want to be fake. I'm not trying to be fake. You know, I don't like fake people. You know, if you have an intention of being fake, then don't talk to me. Like, that's the way I see it. Don't talk to me. So the outer, I'm doing an orange for the outer piece. And the inner, I'm going to do blue. Okay. So now, alright. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm excited about Boba in a bit, because it's going to be a new Boba place I've never been to before, somewhere in TK, or actually I don't even think it's TK, I think it's Fort Mill. I think it's a Fort Mill. Hopefully. I think it is. I think it's a Fort Mill, not TK. So I'm excited. I'm super excited, because I love Boba, and I like trying new Boba places. And I'm still going to go to my favorite Boba place in Rock Hill. Even though my best friend, she moved from there. She moved from Rock Hill. Now she's living in TK. But I'm still going to go to my favorite Boba place in Rock Hill. I'm still going to make time out of my day to go out there on my days off. And even when I'm working, like, because I work in Rock Hill too. I have houses in Rock Hill that I clean. So even on those days, I'm still going to make sure that I have enough time to be able to go and, like, visit them and get my favorite boba drinks and stuff, because I love that place. That place is amazing. Their drinks are so good, and, like, they're not as expensive as other places, and I mean, you get a big size drink for, like, the amount of money you pay, and they have only one size, and it's all larges, and they're really good, and they're so nice in there, and, like, I love their store. Like, everything in there is just, like, so cute, and I don't know. So, anywho, now I'm on number 4, so I'm going to be doing a blue. Okay. And then I'm going to do an orange. And then a clear. And then blue. So yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait. I'm excited to try some new boba. Alright, so that one tried to twist up. I had to straighten it out. Be careful. Be paying attention to your cuff. Paying attention to your pattern at all times. Especially when you go to pull the string through, make sure the string does not get caught on other beads, nor does it get caught twist up when you're trying to pull it through, because it will. Okay, so don't let it do it. It's gonna mess up your whole daggum thing if it does. Alright, now we need 1, 2 clears, and then a blue. Alright. Actually, this isn't technically, I mean, it is clear, but I think it's just like a glitter clear. Like a silver, glitter silver or something. Because I'm looking at it and it's all like, it's not like regular glitter, it's like a silver. So that's cool. Alright, anyhow, now we're doing 2 silvers and 2 oranges. Yay! Okay. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silvers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now, I also have to go to Sam's Club when I go to Rock Hill later. I do have to go to Rock Hill. I also want to meet my best friend in TAK, but what the hell just happened? I have to go to Rock Hill, so I go to Sam's Club so I can get my supplies I need for the houses I have this week, because I have literally 1 roll of paper towels, and that ain't gonna help me none. And I need to get dog treats, because a lot of these houses I have dogs, and so I always try, especially when I first clean somebody's house, if they have a dog, which my new client has a dog, and I already asked her if she could have treats, and she said yes. So, anytime I go to clean anybody's house, I'll always make sure I have treats with me, because, you know, when you walk up in somebody's house, even though you've already met them before to, like, you know, go to work for them, you've already met them in the initial, the dog still doesn't know you. So you need to, like, have some kind of, like, backup plan so that the dog doesn't attack you or whatever. And if you have treats, then that's the best way to, like, get the dog to, like, move out of the way safely so you can get it through the daggum door. Hey, Emin, the G-Man. I don't know if I said it right. E-Man. E-Man, the G-Man. Hey, I hope you're well. I don't know where in the world you're at, but I'm in South Carolina. I hope you're good. But yeah, so I have to go get supplies later, for these critters. And my own critters. So now I'm going to be doing 2 shiny oranges. Like I said, I make sure that I'm allowed to give the animals dog treats before I, like, give them to them. And all the dog treats I get are, like, all natural. Like, they're not made with, like, any bad products. Alright, and then I'm going to do a blue. And then 2 oranges. And another blue. So, and also we have dogs too, so a lot of these, what I do is, like, I get the big box of, like, the all natural peanut butter dog treats, and then I give, like, 1 bag to my dogs here, and then the other bag I share with my clients' dogs. Yes, that's what I do. Because I can't get one thing for one animal and not for another. And then I also need to get a special dog treat or something for my client that I'm going to be going to house sit, dog sit next week. Or not, actually, not next week, but the week after that. She had a birthday like 2 weeks ago, and she turned 13. She is a chocolate lab. She is beautiful. She's so sweet. Her name is Miss Daisy, and she's my friend's dog. But they live in Charlotte, and she's such a good girl. Like, she's very sweet. Like I said, she's extremely sweet. She's very set in her ways, you know. She is. She's very set in her ways. And she'll let you know real quick if she agrees with something you're trying to do. Alright, so now I'm going to do one orange, one blue, and one orange. I think. Hang on. See, I can't see because it's so daggum dark. I think. No, I'm going to do. Okay, so I can't tell what that is. So I'm just going to do one orange, one blue, and one orange. Because I got to introduce the blue in there sometime. So I might as well let it be now, right? But yeah, I don't just clean houses. I also house sit, dog sit, or house sit, cat sit. I prefer to house sit, dog sit than house sit, cat sit. But, you know, I'm just not going to sit for somebody who has snakes. Like, that's where I draw the line. Like, snakes, you know, the last house that I house sat, dog sat at, they had, like, reptiles. They didn't have any snakes, thank God, but they had a whole bunch of lizards and some frogs and a dog. There were no cats, but, I was there for a couple of days, and, yeah, it was crazy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 silvers. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, I still had a good time. You know, don't get me wrong, I did. And I still cleaned the house. Especially if I'm there, like, longer than 3 days. I will also clean the house. Well, I always clean the house, even after, like, I've only been there for a night or 2 nights. But I'm saying, like, I'll clean the house like I normally do, just like a regular house cleaning. Especially if I've been there longer than 4 days. I'll clean, you know, it's not just me cleaning up after myself, but I'll literally, like, clean, you know, the house. Because I always clean up after myself anytime I'm anywhere, you know. I do. But I'm saying, like, I'll, like, thoroughly clean the house if I've been there longer than, where the heck is the thing at? See, that's what I'm saying. I can't even see it. Alright, there it is. Come on. There it goes. Alright. You just want to make sure that it's not getting jumbled up anymore. Alright, so you see that I used a really short string, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more string out, because there's no way that's going to run out by, like, number 7, and I have a good number of rows to go. I will be starting in row 6 here in a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and just get a nice little amount of string going. Alright, I'm going to go over here, make a knot, tie it off, and then cut the excess off. Oh, really? What? Yeah, but I'm starting to get worried, man. I haven't heard from my best guy friend who lives in Asheville. And I mean, I get it. They don't have power, you know, and he's got a dog. He's a, you know, he's a vet. He's a disabled vet. He's got, you know, PTSD and other things going on. You know, I'm not gonna throw his business out there, but he's got other stuff going on besides PTSD, so I'm really concerned about him and his well-being because, like I said, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. And I haven't reached out to his parents to see if they have been able to get a hold of him or not. Because they live here where I live. They live like literally around the corner from my house. And I don't know. So I'm going to try him again after I finish this cuff. Hopefully I'll be able to get through to him. Because like I said, I've been really worried. Alright, so now I'm about to start row number 6. Here in a minute, I'm going to flip this cuff inside out. I guess I'll just go ahead and do it now. So that I can just bloop, 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 bloop around. And it'll be way easier. Okay, so now we're starting on 6. So it's going to be a clear. Okay, and then we need 1 blue, and then 2 clears, oops. Okay, and then we're going to do a blue, and then 2 clears. So let's go ahead and get those out. And like I said a second ago, all of these patterns you can find at kandicuff.com. Or not kandicuff.com. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm so dyslexic. All these patterns are at candypatterns.com. Sorry, my bad. Dang it. Alright, so I did 2 clears. Okay, now I'm going to do orange and 2 blues and orange. Whoops. What happened? Whoops, I forgot to put it in there. Okay, my bad. Sorry. I'm telling you, man, sometimes my brain just doesn't want to work like it's supposed to. And I woke up and my head is like, I don't know, I woke up a couple different times over in the night and I just couldn't get my composure back, man. It was hard. The last time I woke up was, I think, 10 something this morning, maybe 11. And my head was pounding. So, anyhow. Alright, so now I 1, 2, 3, 4 silvers. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Yeah, I need 4, not 3. My bad. And I'm going to do a blue. Okay. So then alright. Now we're gonna be on number 7. Ooh, Lord, child. Ooh, goodness, that leg hurts. Are we on 7? Yeah, we're on 7. Alright, so now we need an orange. And then a clear. And 2 oranges. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you're safe out there. Alright, and now I'm going to do 2 silvers and then an orange and 3 blues and orange. Yeah, so anyway, so I think I told y'all about my friend last week that I got into Ground 40, the men's place in Monroe. Well, I haven't written him yet. I told him I was going to write him like once a week, so he'd get mail, once a week, but I haven't because I've just been so swamped with everything that's going on right now. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 silvers. But I decided I got all these freaking cards everywhere from all these different charities I used to donate money to back in the day. They send me like all different kind of cards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him a really nice card out and write him something and go ahead and mail it to him, just so that he has something, hopefully, from somebody this week, because I know that he's safe where he's at. He's in a house, it's sitting on a really, really nice chunk of land out in Monroe, and there's no trees around where he's at. Like, I've already saw, like, the place. I scoped it out really good before I sent him out there, but I'm just hoping he listens, takes mad notes through every video he's shown, and like pays attention to what these people are telling him. Because I can't make anybody change. I've said this time and time again. I can't make nobody change, but you best believe I'm gonna point you in the direction of the one who can. But it still comes up. It's still up to y'all whether or not you want to allow, God to work through you and for you, Like, that's why I try to share my testimony with people. It's not to me to, like, throw stone at nobody, but it's to try to share where I've been, so that if y'all are struggling with the same things I'm struggling with, they give you some kind of inspiration, some kind of hope to want to change your life for the better, But anywho, so now we're on number 8. So now we're going to do 2 blue. 2 of the blues. And then clear. And then 2 blues. And then clear. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 blues. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so if you're just now joining me, I'm making this Jesus heart cuff. I changed the colors around to be this glitter silver and this shiny orange and this mint blue. But I hope everybody's having a great day out there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 clears. I hope if you were hit by these storms that you're safe. I don't know. All I can do is pray for people. That's it. Oh, see, I tried to get jumbled up. I saved it there. Alright, now we're going to do a blue and an orange. Okay. Now we're done with the E. I put the blue on the top of the S. And I'm going to do 2 clears. We're on number 9, by the way, if you were wondering. I'm going to do a blue for the top of the S. And then we're going to do 1 clear. And we're going to need orange. Alright, an orange, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 blues, and an orange. Two, 3. Come on, give me. We're almost done. We got 2 more rows after this. I'm excited. And then I'm going to be letting you crazy cats go. So. But I'm going to go ahead and pray real fast because I just feel compelled to do so. So I just want to say, dear Heavenly Father, I hope that everybody out here that's watching or that will watch in the future, I hope everybody has a great day today. I know there's been a lot of catastrophes happening because of these storms and this hurricane that's affected Florida and Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina and Tennessee and Kentucky and even up in Ohio and other states. Lord, I ask that you please be with everybody that's been in the pathway of this. Please be with my great state of North Carolina. Please be with all my family and friends that are stuck in Asheville and Canton and Marion and all the other mountain towns up there. Just please keep them all safe, Lord. I know that they're working really hard to restore the power, but right now there's so much flood water everywhere that, it has to go somewhere. It can't stay where it's at, There's so many people who have been displaced out of their homes, out of their communities, Lord. There's so much devastation because of this flooding. And this flooding started before the storm actually ever hit. This is catastrophic to Asheville and the mountain area because they haven't experienced this in over 300 years. This type of catastrophe up there, Lord. I just ask you, just please be with all of them, Lord. Please, be with the ones who have already lost their lives, like trying to help these people, or that lost their lives trying to get away from this water or from whatever, Lord. I ask you, please be with them. Please be with their families, be with their friends, Lord. Be with our community, be with our country, be with our world, Lord. I ask that you just keep us all safe, and you keep whatever storm's about to hit us next. I ask you, please make it turn around. Make it turn around, Lord. Make it just dissipate in the thin air. Just make it leave, Lord. I see you just don't allow us to get hit by anything else, please. And just please don't. And I just ask you, just be with all of us, Lord Jesus. Just be with all of us. Just give us your mercy and your kindness and your grace and your love and your understanding and your wisdom for our lives, Lord Jesus, so that we can be better people and we can be a better society as a whole, Lord. And this I ask in your name, for you are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, forever and ever. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Alright. I just felt compelled to do that real fast. Thought it was important. Alright. So now I need 1, 2, 3, 4 clears and a blue. And tomorrow I might be going to the church that I was supposed to go and have the freaking singles dinner at. A potluck that I missed on Sunday. Last Sunday. They're supposed to be having communion. Oh, wait. That ain't right. What? Huh. Oh, I'm on 9 still. Okay. Okay. So now, I need 2. So, did I say 4? I should have said 6 clears. Alright. So anyway, so tomorrow at that church that I was supposed to go to last Sunday for my potluck dinner that I accidentally overslept and wasn't able to make it to, they're supposed to be doing communion tomorrow. And I really need some communion. I do. The last couple of churches I've been to, the last couple of months, has not been having no communion. The last time I had communion was on Easter. And so I really need some communion. That's the other thing that I need to order. So you can order communion, little wafers with the already made up juice cups. You can order like a box of them, and I need to go ahead and get a box because, yeah. Alright, it's almost 5. I'm almost done. Okay, now I'm starting on number 10. Alright, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clears. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clears. But I was thinking maybe I could have, like, when I'm passing out these homeless bags on the street, when I start to do this in the coming months, when it starts to get colder, that maybe I could do, like, a communion with these people when I give out their bags. You know, because I already talked to them about Jesus and stuff, and, you know, I'm praying with these people if they don't know God. Like, I pray for them, you know? So maybe I can, like, alright, so now I'm going to do 4, oranges. Okay. So maybe I can have, maybe I can have communion with them too, you know, because I'm already, like, talking about Jesus and stuff, you know, and, like, I already pray with them, you know, when I give, I try to have conversations with them, find out who they are. If they're wanting to tell their story to me, tell me who they are, you know, but I'm not forcing anything upon anybody, like, you know, I mean, like, I'm not, I don't ever try to force anything upon anybody, but that's why, but I do try to warn people of who Jesus is and, like, what he's about, because, I mean, you're going to find out sooner or later. 1, 2, 3, 4 clears. You're going to find out sooner or later who he is. And I would rather y'all find out who he is now and be willing to change your life now than to find out who he is later and be separated from him and from your family and your friends later on. I'm telling you, because you're going to have to make a choice, people. You're going to have to make a choice. If you choose the world, then you're not choosing God. I promise you that. But if you choose God, then you're against the world, and you're going to be going out here and telling people who Jesus is. You're going to be testifying to them and telling them your story and trying to wake people up, because that's what we're commanded to do. We're all commanded to do this, like, this isn't me just trying to, like, woe is me, pity party, court dog. No, this is me trying to, like, wake y'all up and so you can get your soul saved. I mean, why are you going to sit there and wait until you're taking your last breath before you call on him? That ain't how that works. I'm going to tell you right now, that's being lukewarm. And he's going to spit you out of his mouth. And he's going to say, get away from me, I did not know you. Because you didn't take the chance. You didn't take the time to try to get to know him now while you still got breath in you. That's what y'all need to be doing. Don't be following this world, man. This world's going to lead you straight to hell. Well, if you follow Jesus Christ, he's the way, he's the truth, and he's the life. And he's going to take you straight to heaven. And you're going to have peace and you're going to have freedom. But you can't have that if you're following the world. You can't. You can't serve two masters. You cannot serve two masters. You can't. I'm just, I only say this because I care. Because I want everybody to have what I have. And that's Jesus Christ. And that's relationship with him. If it wasn't for him, I would never have made it as far as I have made it. And I've only made it as far as I have because of him. So yeah, I want to shout up from the rooftops that I'm a believer, that I'm a receiver of Jesus Christ, of the awesome things he's done for me and my life, because he set me free from the pits of darkness where I was trapped in for so long, I knew what I was doing back then was wrong, but, you know, I was also going with the crowd, too. Some of it, I was going with the crowd, you know? Some of it I was. And then the other part of it is I was angry, you know? I was angry at him, you know? But that's the thing. It wasn't his fault, you know? It was not his fault. And, you just gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up and you gotta realize what time it is and what's happening. Because, I mean, this is it. It's getting down to nitty gritty. You best believe it is. It's getting down to nitty gritty. You're going to find out real quick what time it is. And I don't want that for people. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to have a relationship with him now. Seek his face now while you still got breath in you. Don't wait until you don't have no breath left in you before you cry out to Jesus, because I'm telling you right now, you're wasting time. You're gonna be too daggum late. You know, you're gonna be too daggum late. And he wants to know you now. He doesn't want you to wait until you ain't got no daggum time. He's gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you. You done wasted your time. You done lucked out. You done followed a crowd, and the crowd led you straight to hell. And that's what he's going to tell you. That's exactly what he's going to tell you. I promise. Dang it. Like I said, I ain't saying this stuff to you know, get you upset or whatever. I'm telling this to you to wake you up because I care about you. I care about your soul, man. I do. I don't even know y'all, and I still care about your soul. That's how much I love people, man. That's how much I love this world, you know? I don't love the world like I ain't in love with the world, but I love the people that are in the world, you know? I want y'all to have what I have, and that's a relationship with Jesus Christ. But it takes you surrendering to him. You got to put down your flesh, man. You got to walk away from your sins. You got to ask him into your heart. You got to ask him to transform you. You got to ask him to set you free. And he will. He did it for me. He did it for me. If he did it for me, I promise you, he's going to do it for you too. You just got to be willing to put away your hate and your love of this world. And your love of the things that aren't of him. Like the sex, the drugs, the fornication, the masturbation. You know, you got to put all that stuff away. You do. You can't be of God and walk in all that sin. You can't do it. I promise. Stop being led astray by these demons out here. Stop being led astray by this world out here, by this music that you listen to that's talking about, you know, sex and crap that you don't need to be, like, focusing on. All this demonic stuff. Like, I don't listen to none of that BS, dude. I mean, if you've been paying attention to my channel, I had over 1,000 videos. I had over 1,000 videos this time last year. Over 1,000 videos. If you go back and look how many videos I got right now. 500 and something videos I got right now. You know why? Because I deleted all of them off. Why? Why, you asked, did I delete them off? Because I don't agree with none of that crap no more. That crap ain't of me. That crap ain't of God. I don't get down with that stuff. I should have never been at half of those concerts that I went to last year and the year before. Knowing daggum good and well that they weren't of God. You know? Or that I sat there and made excuses. Oh, but they're Christian. But there's some Christian people that are in the band. Yeah, I sat there and said that for the whole time. About the lead singer of Applauding You. Because, oh, he's supposed to be a Christian. Well, then go back and read his lyrics. He ain't no Christian, okay? I'm sorry, he's not. No Christian is going to sing songs that talk about selling your soul to Satan and like are proud to be drinking blood and to be, killing or to be, hating on people or whatever. We're not supposed to be doing none of that stuff when we're a Christian. You yeah, we're supposed to tell people not to sell their soul. And technically that's a lie the devil tells you anyway, because technically you can't even sell your soul. You can't, because your soul's not yours to sell. Your soul belongs to God. Your soul belongs to God. You know? It does. So it's not even yours to sell anyway. How can you sell something if you don't even own it? You can't. You know? But that's a lie the devil likes to keep us trapped in, because he kept me trapped in that lie for the longest time. You know? He did. Until I finally woke up and realized how deceived I was being. You know? And I didn't ever think that God would take me back because of all the horrible things I said about him and all the horrible things I did to him and to myself. I never thought he would take me back. But guess what? He did. Because he knows our hearts. And he knows how much I am ashamed of that lifestyle I used to partake in. He knows how much ashamed that I am of the things that I've done in my past, and how much, you know, I really wanted to change, and how much I have proved to him that I have changed. You know, he's never going to leave us. He's never going to forsake us. He's always going to be right there with us, because that's how much he loves us. We're his children. But the devil's not going to sit there and tell you that. The devil's going to sit there and tell you all kinds of crap, because he wants you to fall from grace just like he did. But don't listen to him, man. I'm telling you, don't listen to him. He doesn't want you to listen to me right now. That's why y'all ain't even been sticking with me while I've been sitting here making my candy talking to you about Jesus. Because he don't want you to sit here and listen to me. He don't. Because he knows that I'm going to tell you the right things that you need to do with your life to get you to wake up and get you to walk away from him and really walk away from him. And he don't want that. He don't want to be left alone, because he's already alone. That's why he's been trying so hard to get all these people to fall from grace right along with him. Alright, you guys, I'm done. I'm done. I made 2 candy cuffs as promised. I should have made these 2 yesterday. So the next time I come on here, I'll be making this one. This one right here is a 36 by 8. I've tried to see how I can make it smaller, but I can't. So, I can't make it any smaller than it already is. Alright, so I'm going to tie this off. Let me take my daggone glasses off. Alright. But I love you guys. I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to tie this off. I'm done with this candy. I'm done with my video. I've already made 2 candy cups today on this daggum feed. I'm going to go get dressed so I could head out of here and go meet my best friend for some boba. And so I can go to Rock Hill and get my supplies from Sam's Club. And maybe go get a bite to eat. But I love you guys. I hope you all have a great night. Alright, so like I said, I made this. It says Jesus, and it has the heart. Yeah. Woohoo, I'm so excited. Yay. But thanks for the ones that stuck with me. I don't think any of y'all stuck with me. So today I made these 2 bracelets. So I made I love Jesus, exclamation point. And then Jesus with a heart. Yay. Alright, love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Alright, I'm going to say a quick prayer real fast. I know I said 1 minute ago, but I'm going to go say another one to close out, and then I'm out of here. Alright, dear Heavenly Father, I just ask for a shield of protection over everybody that's on here, or that will be on here on the future. Lord, I ask you please allow us to all stay safe, and whatever happens over the next couple of days with our weather. Lord, I ask that you just keep us all safe, that you allow us to have good days, a great weekend. I hope that, you know, if somebody's struggling out there with drugs and alcohol, they get the, that they get the strength they need to overcome their situations, Lord. I ask that you please allow us to, just to surrender our wills to you, to know you better, so that we can have eternal life with you and through your precious Son, Jesus Christ. And this I ask, and this I pray, for you are the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and I will dwell with you in heaven forever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. Or, excuse me, in Jesus' mighty name I pray, amen. All right. The next thing that I do won't be live, but I will be making a video of me reading my Bible stuff. So, like I said earlier, I'll be doing these 7 books of the Bible, just a little piece out of each, and then I'm going to be reading some out of the Bondage Breaker book. The name of that video will be called God's Got This, so be on the lookout for it. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a great night. God bless. Love you. Bye. Deuces.